It's for the way you look at me. Guns, knives, flashbacks? Huh, you better stay tuned.
I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz.
Hey!
We're back.
We are back. Why Women Kill? That's right, baby. Season 1, episodes 8 and 9. I'm your host, Jackie Nova, with the mostest and the hostess. I got my co-host, George Corey, who is a writer, producer. He is a filmmaker, and he's got Black Coffee coming out. Stay tuned for that. George, how are you?
Stay tuned. I'm doing well. You know, when I was younger, I wanted to be a gangster. I listened to Tupac, and I was like, he's a gangster. I want to be a gangster. I ended up joining the band and playing the tuba. So I didn't become a gangster, but this episode was super gangster.
Woo!
It got gangster.
It got gangster. And before we get into that, I just wanted to say hi to Sam Swampe Boone. He is always on top of everything.
Yo, thanks for having our back, Sam.
Sam, thank you so much. And the Lucy Lou fan club also religiously
they
tuning
come
in.
Through.
Trust me, when we miss or anything like that, they're like, where are you?
Do we know their names? I want to know y'all's names. Like, DM me the names so I could send my appreciation on the next show.
Absolutely, because we love you and we can't do this without you. I'm going to give you a little tease. We got the reveal about Beth Ann's daughter in the gate open. We've got gay disease and Simone and Carl, and Simone really taking Carl's back. And we've got Taylor taking her life back because she is trying to get her husband, Eli, out of this drug world that he's back into. And we've got news and, yes, overall thoughts of episodes 8 and 9. George, there's just, episode 8 was the push and reveal of so much on episode 9.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say is that if y'all are watching and rewatching, just watch 8 and 9 together. That's why I'm kind of glad we're doing this way. I felt like when you paste those things together, they transition so well and it feels complete.
It does.
I really enjoyed both episodes. I like the anticipation of 8. I like the delivery of 9.
Yes.
And my overall thoughts is, wow, all season I've been waiting for the kill. And the kill happened, and it looks like the finale is going to be more killing. It's going to be a pop-off. I don't know if I'm watching Why Women Kill or Godfather, but the vibes is crazy right now.
It is absolutely insane. And I wrote down, episode 8 is Beth Ann recruits Sheila to help pull off this fake diagnosis that she has in the revelation fulls of Simone and Tommy's European rendezvous-ness and plan, which goes all wrong because, Simone takes Carl's back and she's just like, I'm not going anywhere. And Taylor reaches out to Jade in hopes of helping Eli battle addiction, and then that doesn't go correct. So I was just like, you know what, because there's 1960s, 1980s, and now I'm gonna let's start with Beth Ann and her plan, because her plan goes haywire. So she goes and thinks that by saying that she has cancer, she's like, I'm gonna keep my husband. But then that all falls apart, and she goes and helps, April so that she doesn't get an abortion. It all goes bad for her.
It goes bad. It's hard to watch. It's hard to watch what happened unravel, and then even going into 9 and watch it all unravel. And that just goes to show, be careful what you wish for. Don't play with fire. I think that's another one. She played with a lot of fire, and she's a fan favorite. She's easy, her and Simone, I'd say at this point. So she's easy to root for, and it's heartbreaking to see her go through what she's going through, and then the reveal of everything else happening.
Yeah.
It's super difficult.
It's super difficult. I mean, she goes on to say 6 months to her husband. Why did you say 6 months? Now when April goes and tells Rob, I'm pregnant and I'm leaving and blah, blah, blah. And then Rob's like, oh, now I want to marry you and we're going to be together because I just give me 6 months.
Yeah, that
I was
part.
Like, what the frig?
That dude's just grimy, yo.
Wow.
I can't stand no Rob, man.
Me neither. And then not only do we find out that it is his fault that the gate door was open.
I didn't even want to get into that right now, but don't make me turn up. Y'all did Beth Ann dirty like that?
Wow.
I never wish death upon nobody, but if somebody has to die in this show, and I didn't, and there's one person who I'm not gonna save, bruh, at this point, you've done it. My daddy's a preacher. I can't even say it, but jeez, man. Yo.
Rob, seriously. You are out the door.
Bruh. Grimy.
Wow.
Slime. Scum.
Yes.
You are everything that a man should not be, Rob. Yeah, I'm going there. Ooh.
That's right.
Ooh, J-Lo.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because out of all the husbands in this season,
he's the worst.
In this show, he is the worst.
Terrible.
What a man. I mean, how do you feel? Well, we already know how you feel. I mean, like, I just don't like that Rob took advantage of her kindness, of Beth Ann's kindness.
Took advantage of her kindness, and then imagine, like, the heartache of losing your child and pinning a blame on her for that long in their marriage. Imagine how miserable her life was, waking up every morning feeling a false sense of guilt. That's what abusers do, though. They give you a false sense of guilt. And you notice when Beth Ann was talking to her neighbor, was talking about being physically abused, and she was relating to her through verbal abuse. And that's something I want to mention, is that verbal abuse, a lot of people bypass it, but it's just as bad and it hurts you in different ways.
Oh, yes. And that was Mary, because Mary is beat up, and Beth Ann sees that Mary is beat up, and then she's just like having a talk with Mary, like, you know, hey, why don't you leave him? And then Mary's like, well, why don't you leave Rob?
She realizes it's almost like looking in a mirror. It was a very well written moment.
Yes.
A mirror.
Yeah.
A visual mirror happening there.
Absolutely. So yeah, I mean, you know what, Beth Ann, she's not leaving. So I can't wait for the season finale to see what goes on there.
I think this time, you know, we're going to get that in predictions, but...
Yeah, we're going to get that in predictions.
You know what I'm saying?
And we are not forgetting predictions. Now, talking about predictions and all that great stuff, you know, why we love AfterBuzz so much, right, George?
I just want to thank everybody, not only our infamous YouTube commenters, but everybody watching. Thank you for making us the ESPN of talk radio. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and like. If you are listening on iTunes, we want that 5-star rating. And just be sure to follow us everywhere at AfterBuzz. We're so happy to be here, Jackie. I know you are, I know I am. And we're actually sad because this season is ending soon.
Oh, yeah.
And we're sad because this place is dope. So thank you for keeping us here and enabling us to do what we love to do because of you, boo-boos. Thank you.
Boom! That's right. Because of you guys, we are the ESPN of TV Talk. That's right. Right here.
Holla.
Right here. Yeah. So, I mean, we're going to get into all the prediction stuff. But so I'm going to hop to 1980 because the show is going to be a little shorter this time. Simone has Carl's back. Wow.
I always smelled realness on Simone. Simone's perfume probably smells like some expensive Chanel mixed with realness. Yeah. And I knew all along, and you saw it. You saw the tension in her anger with Carl at points. You saw her turn up and then always pull back. Yes. It was like it's about to go off, and then no, she reeled it back in. That was the realness reeling it back in. You know what I'm saying? The realness reeled back in.
That's right.
And I knew if push came to shove, she would have his back, and she wasn't going nowhere. And that's the best, actually, in life. That's the best test to see what real love is. Love is over glamorized sometimes. Everyone thinks it's a honeymoon period. Everyone thinks about romance, but love is about truly having someone's back unconditionally in times when they're sick, when they're broke, when they're down. And Simone, Lucy Liu, it's only right that the real Lucy Liu plays the real Simone. There ain't no acting, it's just realness.
It's just realness.
And I appreciate it. And it's a special moment for me in the show. And I'm glad the writers are maintaining the integrity. You know, sometimes the craziest people have the most integrity.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm crazy. I got integrity.
Yeah,
Simone
me too.
got integrity. And seeing her have that back. Imagine back then, I saw you and I both jumped at the screen when they're saying, oh, the stigmatization of AIDS and the gay disease and treating them like lepers.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the most trying times to stand up for someone.
Yeah.
And Simone did it then. So it's really showing how true she is.
Yeah,
her love for Carl.
I love that moment because, you know, the whole time Simone is this like catty and like fancy wancy, and she's just like, oh, Miss To Do. But she really showed her true colors, and she was just like, you know what? No, I'm not going to Europe with Tommy. You're sick. I need to take care of you. And then they held hands, and that just touched me so much because you know what? She really loves Tommy. Is that she knows that Tommy's not into, you know, that's not his thing. But he loves her too because he's like, darling. And I love when he says, darling.
Yeah.
I'm like, honey, you can stay gay. I don't care. I will stay living with you.
Yeah, make an arrangement. Work it out.
He's so cool. He's so cool. But
I like them. I like them. You know what? They're my favorite. They're my favorite couple. Yeah. They're my favorite couple on the whole series.
Yeah. They're hands down my favorite couple because I like that they're keeping it really real. Mm-hmm. And no matter through the hard times, because that is a difficult time. Back in the 80s, I mean, you said anything about having AIDS, and you saw how they didn't want to say the word AIDS. They were like, it's a homo disease.
Let alone being gay.
Right. It was just not like you were not allowed. They were like taken out of the restaurant. Nobody wanted them. The membership was revoked. How horrible is that?
It's not cool.
No, it's not cool.
It kind of made me mad because I have a lot of gay friends, and I was just thinking about how I would feel in 2019 if I saw them being treated like that. Mm-hmm. It might be a problem.
Yeah, it is a huge problem. A huge problem. I mean, you know, God, Simone, thank you, Miss Lucy Liu, because this character just fits her so right. And I love these two episodes. You're right. It does combine perfectly together.
You got to watch it. It's almost like a short feature film or something dope like that.
Yeah.
It was really cool. And there were great transitions between the episodes, and you saw the evolution and development of the show.
Yes.
But these two back to back was a real treat to watch. And if you have watched 7 and have watched 8 individually, there's a replay value in this because a lot of great things in these episodes. I encourage all of the watchers to go watch them together. You know, weekends coming up, sit down with your loved one and watch 7 and 8 again.
Yeah, and we get to also find out, and it was a little nerve-wracking because Naomi, Tommy's mom, oh Lord, when she saw Simone's tattoo on him.
So here's a problem. Here's a problem going on. Right? A mother has a right to be concerned for her son.
Of course.
And she's more in the right. And she stood up for her son like any good mother should and would. The problem is, as a viewer, we're so attached to Simone that we're almost giving her the pass. We're giving her the pass like, no, it's going to be okay. Please don't kill her. She's going to be good. Don't tell nobody about it.
Right.
Let her figure it out. Because we have this hope, too, that Simone's going to kind of grow out of this Tommy boy situation and just be there for Carl. I think that's you know,
I feel
would be
like
a good thing to happen. And we're seeing the signs of that, but you know, it still doesn't excuse what she did. She was wrong. He was just a pre-adult, right?
Well, at the time. But she even says in episode 8, she says, I don't think there can be an us.
Yes.
That's when Tommy ended up drinking and he left. He got into the car accident, and then we get into episode 9.
That tattoo had me dying, though.
That tattoo. I was like, dude, can you just have been more discreet about that tattoo?
Should I get a Lucy Liu / Simone tat on my thigh?
And a Jackie Nova tattoo?
Yeah, I got you, too. I got you on the other one. I'm the biggest Jackie Nova fan. We'll get into that later. But I think my legs are too hairy for the tat to show. But so I'll do it anyway because no one would know.
No, who would know? Who would know? And oh, Lord have mercy. Well, let's get into the now time. Taylor wants her life back. There is just this whirlwind with Taylor, and I mean we've got Jade, Eli, and then we even have Duke. Taylor goes to the prison to talk to Duke to find out more about Jade.
Yeah, she did boss up. She went to jail to get her info in true lawyer fashion. Look, I'm going to say this. This whole season, I've been a little against Taylor because I saw it as her maybe bullying Eli a little too much.
Right.
But what I'm starting to realize is, imagine having to carry that household, that mansion, the cost, and having a partner who's basically like a heavyweight pulling you down into the water, and the frustration of supporting that person. It really wasn't her being a bad person. It was her being human and showing the frustration of dealing.
Yeah.
We've all dealt with someone like that at some point in our lives. And maybe I was even that person to someone, regrettably. Sorry, Mom. Okay, I didn't want to move out the house just yet.
But I feel like Taylor was doing her thing. I mean, you're right. Like beforehand, I was kind of like, God, Taylor, get off of Eli's back. But she knows him better than anybody else. Like Jade swears she knows him, but Jade, you don't know him.
Yeah.
You just came into the mix, and you're lucky that Taylor got you in the mix. But now she's like feeding him this, giving him la cocaína and all that stuff.
Yeah,
like,
cocaína.
Mommy, you got to stop that stuff, because this man loves to give gifts when he's this high.
Butter whip. But see, I'm not gonna lie. There's something called being hood rich, Jackie Nova. I do have that problem. So if I get a lot of money at once, I'm spending.
You'll be buying me a car?
I'll buy all my friends.
You'll buy me a condo?
As a matter of fact, I remember in college I was making like big grown man money, but I was still in college. I was making a lot more money than I'm making now. And I had this psychotic complex. I would go to the bars, and imagine a bunch of college kids. I bought all the students at the bar. I bought the whole bar drinks at once.
Oh, boy.
And then I saw my professor. I'm not going to say a name. And I sent a bottle to his table, and I got an A on my next exam. I don't know how that happened, but let me just tell you. Allegedly.
This is why he's relating to Eli at this moment.
It might have been in my head, but I feel Eli. That feeling of failing for so long. As writers, we fail. And then when you get that big lick or you get that hit, you're on top of the world and you react again, and sometimes it's out of your control. So am I mad at him for buying the whip? It wasn't the smartest thing to do, but it's what George would allegedly do.
Well, I don't think it was a bad thing for him to do. I mean, it's cool. He wants to thank her. So for me, Taylor didn't have to get so crazy about that. It's just a car. It's not like he bought her a house or something like that. I mean, a car, it's like, if you can get that on your Amex card, it's not a problem. Yeah. But, I don't know. I mean, like Jade, what we're finding out is that Duke is revealing all these things about Jade, and Jade is not who she is. I had a feeling there was something wicked about Jade.
Is Duke a snitch?
He's a snitch.
He's a snitch because...
But he wanted to get out of jail, so he would say anything.
He did what he had to do, but I feel like he's just as bad as her.
Oh, totally.
This whole Tekashi 6ix9ine being a snitch is a big problem right now. Duke, you might be in the snitch category, but
he is.
Clearly you paid for it.
Yeah, and he's out of prison, which is what he wanted.
But now he's out of life because he got.
And let's just say, wow, how finally it looks like somebody actually
You called it.
Died.
You called it. This show, it's just messing with me. I never wanted anyone to die. And now it's been 7-8 episodes of this why women kill. So I got the why and the women and everything, but the kill I didn't get till now.
Right, but it's here.
And now I understand the knife. I understand the knife now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Full circle. It all came to fruition.
Jade was brave and bold, and she didn't care because she's looking out for number one, which is herself, and she knifed him to. I'm thinking he's dead. I mean, who knows?
Next Duke be living. He just be like, he's gonna have another cane and still be walking. But when she crashed in the car, I thought Eli was gonna die, and I was like, no. But then he was cool.
Right.
And then I saw the old man. I was like, no, not the innocent old man.
Know.
And then he didn't die.
He didn't die either.
So that's good writing. That's suspense in there.
Yes, indeed. Well, oh my goodness, we're going to get into a little bit of news. Guys, we're going to give you a special segment next week. Yes, indeed. So, guys, Lucy Liu became the second Asian American woman to receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Yay, Lucy Liu! The first was Chinese-American actress Anna May Wong, who worked heavily throughout the 1920s and 30s and was awarded a star in 1960. So, Lucy Liu, congratulations. It happened this year in May. We love you. You totally deserve that star. I think it was way long overdue.
And it's hitting the news now because she's buzzing.
She's buzzing, baby. She's buzzing.
I'm going to go visit Lucy Liu's star.
Yes.
And I'm going to take a photo there.
Let's take it together.
Yeah. And then I'm going to even write in, don't worry, government, an erasable marker. I'm going to write AKA Simone.
Yes.
And then we're going to take a fan picture together.
That's right. Yes. Oh, we love you, Lucy Liu.
Lucy Liu.
And she directed
Again?
episode 8.
Again?
Yeah, she's killing it. She is
Did she direct, was it 8 and 9 or just 8?
You know, I didn't check 9 because the thing shut off real quick, but we'll let you know in the season finale of next week. But I definitely know that
She's
episode
fire.
8, she directed that.
She's fire.
Boom! Yes, indeed. And let's get into predictions.
Predictions?
Oh, yeah.
Predictions.
Okay.
George, who do you think Duke is dead?
All right. Can I start by making an official statement?
Please do
And
so.
I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow morning.
Okay.
But I'm going to make a statement, and it may be irreversible, okay?
All right.
If Simone dies, I'm leaving this show. I'm leaving the show. I'm not going to be on this show anymore if Simone dies. I can't have this character die.
No.
I can't imagine why women kill without Lucy Liu.
No.
And if she dies, then, Mark Cherry, you're going to have to cast me as Simone because I'm going to bring back that same energy. I just can't imagine the show without Simone.
No.
Like, I can't. I just can't do it. I hope, look, I'm going to just say that when that car is pulling up with Tommy's mom rushing into her, what's going to happen is, okay, she's going to either jump up on the trunk of her car and avoid dying.
Right.
And then, like, Tommy's mom's going to get rocked. And then I think she's going to come out and slap her to death or something. She going to die. That's my prediction there.
Okay.
Or a big, massive truck is going to come and T-bone Tommy Gunn's mama. And then she's going
to... you might get T-boned.
In any scenario, Simone will live. Simone lives forever.
Yes.
I want y'all to understand that, writers of Why Women Kill. And now the next prediction I have, Beth Ann. Now, in this preview to 10, you and I were sitting next to each other.
Yeah.
It looked like two ghosts flying across the screen. The cut was so fast.
So fast.
It looked like Rob fighting someone.
Yeah.
It looked like it was another dude. That's what I thought I saw. And I saw that Beth Ann has the gun. She has a gun. I hope that she finishes Mortal Kombat, finish him style. I don't care who he's fighting. It's probably the abusive neighbor or something.
Right.
But I just hope that Beth Ann gets her revenge with that little Midwestern gun she bought. Mm-hmm. And then lastly is, who am I forgetting?
Taylor and Eli.
Taylor and Eli. Okay, I got something for you. So Duke is dead. That's right, his name, right? Duke's done.
Out of here.
He's out of here already. Jane is gonna have nowhere to go, no bread. She's not gonna be able to find the watch to pawn it, the grandfather's watch. She's gonna come crawling back to Eli and Taylor, and I think Taylor's ain't gonna be having it. And Taylor might turn up all the way, and she's a lawyer, and she knows people that know people, and she's gonna kill Jade and get away with it. Those are my predictions.
Ooh,
pretty intricate.
Wow. I'm going to piggyback on, I'm going to jump right on Taylor, Jade, Eli, Duke. Duke is dead. If he's not, I don't understand it because he was bloodied up and he was stabbed all over the place. He looked dead to me. He's done. Finito. Jade, yes, indeed, she is too slick and she has no money, so she is definitely crawling back. She's trying to calculate something in her mind, what she can say, and bat her big blue eyes at Taylor. And you saw how she was trying to make out with her, and Taylor was not having it. And she's definitely going to try to conquer Eli again. So we'll see what happens there. But definitely Taylor is going to stand on her ground, and she's going to stand by her man, and she wants her freaking mansion back. And she wants nothing to do with Jade because Jade is jaded.
Jade is jaded. I like that one. Wordplay, pun master.
And Beth Ann, she's not leaving. We all know that. So I'm glad she's staying, and she's staying in her home, and she's going to figure out what is going on. I really just hope she lets Rob have it and say, hey, I know that you are with April. And I know that's your baby in our belly. And I think that's where somehow the fight is going to reveal.
She's going to confront him before she pulls that trigger.
Yeah, and because she's very gun happy.
But why was she telling him, in your prediction, I'm going to ask you, why was she telling him, hey, I got a gun? Wouldn't you want to pop up out of nowhere with the gun?
Well, that's what it is. She just wants to put scare into him because now she's getting very bold. I mean, if she's hanging out with the girlfriend, like as if they're BFFs, which, the girlfriend, April, totally is like, wait, your wife loves piano?
Yeah,
she's putting two and two together.
Are connecting.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, April is definitely going to know that she's going to find out that it's her. If Beth Ann doesn't tell April, that's because April's definitely going to tell Beth Ann, I know you're Rob's wife.
So beyond that, okay, they're going to tell each other. She's going to confront Rob. Jackie Nova, in your prediction.
Yes.
Is Beth Ann going to finish Rob?
I feel that Beth Ann is going to finish someone off, and if she wants it to be Rob, but something happens and it might be somebody else.
She might accidentally pop someone else, or she wants him to suffer longer, like you said.
Exactly.
What would be tight is if she's like, I locked the gate this time, try and run. Pop, pop, pop.
Yeah. She's going to let him have it about this whole gate thing with the gate open and their poor little daughter being gone.
That's just sickening.
Sick. And we get to Simone and we get to Carl, our favorite couple. And Tommy Boy, who's totally head over heels with Simone, which, I mean, who can blame him?
We all are.
And Simone is going to stick by Carl no matter what. No matter what, people are writing signs on their house saying, all these things about faggoting, gay, and all that, and AIDS. She's going to stick by his side. I feel like she's still going to entertain Tommy a little bit, but as long as he's willing to understand that she's not leaving Carl's side, then everything can be all good. If not, she's like, peace out. This is not going to work out. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I don't think that Naomi is gonna kill
Simone's
Simone.
Gonna live, right?
She's gonna live.
We're
Are
on
you
the
kidding
same
me?
wavelength. We're on the same wave.
Boom.
The
Simone's gonna
Simone
live.
wave.
She's the star, baby. She can't be killed off.
I ain't letting that
Mark
happen.
Cherry's not gonna let that happen.
I mean, is Simone the star or is Beth Ann the star? What's your prediction of who the biggest star of the show? We're in predictions, right? Who are you predicting the shining star in the end of all this to be?
I literally think that all three women are the stars: Beth Ann, Taylor, and Simone. None of them are going to die. They're the women that are doing the killing.
Are you predicting a season 2?
Absolutely.
We're going far ahead, but I'm excited.
Boom.
I don't care.
We are going far ahead, baby. So yeah, Simone's not going to die. Somehow, I think that Naomi is going to wind up getting hurt. I don't think she'll die. I just think Duke is the one that's dead, and somebody else will die for the season finale.
Just one more.
Just one more to keep you on super suspense, and then season 2 will pop up.
I'm down with that. I'm down with suspense.
With that. My
suspense
God.
is always a good thing.
This was a nice prediction.
Yeah.
Boom, we made it for the last prediction. So, guys, that is it for episodes 8 and 9. We got season finale next week. So join us again next week. And George Curry, where can people find you?
For now, find me at Mr. George Curry on the gram. On the gram. And then very soon, there will be a show coming out that I will be talking about, and you can find me there. So just keep following Mr. George Curry, then I'll announce where to follow me.
Nice. And guys, you can find me at Jackie Nova 7. And guess what? I've been talking about all month long, months and months, my movie, Art of Deception. It's out. It's everywhere. You can buy it on Amazon. You can go to Walmart. You can go to Best Buy. Find it. It is called Art of Deception. It's a Richard Ryan film. Richard Ryan's the director. Richard Ryan and I are the executive producers, and we're both starring in it. So please buy Art of Deception.
I bought it already. Buy it, y'all. Buy it.
Oxfilms.us, and I will put it on the YouTube channel as well in case you guys just kind of forget. And we love you.
Amazing, Jackie.
We love you guys.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.